Welcome to Rudy's Room. Yes, thank you. Welcome to Rudy's Room, the 1 hour break in your day. I, of course, am your host, Mr. Rudy. We have two fan favorites who've come back and a brand new Rude Ranger. Folks, make some noise for Yolanda, the Nookie Cookie Lady. The fitter woman, Orlandina. And folks, Bella Noche is in the house. Bella, like, is that Frozen? What are you doing? What's going on?
Well, it's I'd say that I'm a queen on a budget, but I did have this custom made for me, my friend.
I don't know
Edward.
what your budget is, but boy,
it was so. Are you guys familiar with the Imperial Court at all?
No,
that's
fine.
Okay. So Imperial Court is an organization of New York. They do a lot of charity work and things, but they are very grandiose. They have a lot of big hair, big jewels, and stuff like that. So I was a member for a bit, and so sometimes you have to dress the part, and then you get to have fabulous stuff like this in your closet.
Well, that's some closet, and
I'm
we're glad you came out of it tonight to come here. So we're very happy about that.
My boyfriend knows it's not a closet anymore; it's actual room. So.
Okay, you're doing it. We love that. Oh my God. Okay, Orlandina and Yolanda, let's give some rounds of applause to both of you. For those of you out there who don't know, thanks to Strong Island, I have my own radio channel. It's called Rudy Radio, and these two ladies each have signed their own deals. They're going to have shows on Rudy Radio. Yes. Yolanda's got Coffee Conversations, and you've got Muscles and Stilettos.
Oh, I like that. That's
yes, all right. Yeah. We're going to get into all of that in just a minute, but there is so much we have to discuss. Bella, you're technically a new Rude Ranger.
I am.
Yes, you are, so you've got to do our pledge.
Is the Pink Ranger already taken?
You can be any Ranger you want.
Perfect.
So, hold up your right hand, and ladies, let's teach Bella how it's done. I promise.
I promise.
To live my best possible life.
To live my best possible life.
To avoid all unnecessary drama.
To avoid all unnecessary drama.
To stay away from messy and extra people.
To stay away from messy and extra people.
To only clap back when necessary.
To only clap back when necessary.
To stay current and woke.
To stay current and woke.
To look my absolute best as often as possible.
To look my absolute best as often as possible.
And always support those who support me.
And always support those who support me.
All right, Bella, you're an honorary Rude Ranger. Welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. A few of those are gonna be hard to the clapping back only when necessary.
The struggle is real. We recognize
it. But no, it's good. I have my New Year's resolutions for next year already.
We love that. Okay, you guys, we're going to have a little party before we kick things off. So here, one of you each get a little party favor. Pass. There you go. Pass one down.
Ooh,
okay.
I need two. One
and
for
you
each
know what? You need some beads. Hold on. Here, take some beads. Mardi Gras. There you go.
A little fascinator. Oh, come on, Marty.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's do a little blow. Here. Let's do a little blow.
I thought this was a family show.
It is a family show. Okay. We're having a party. The party's only as good as the guests that you invite. So, we're going to do a party Rudy style. Let's get it started.
Uh-oh. He's going to kill me.
All right. We're going to have our party. But before we do anything, we're going to have our roll call. So, up first, though, guys, we have to make a round of applause for Mr. Tyler Perry. Let's clap for Tyler Perry.
Oh, yeah, I saw that today. Yes.
Tyler actually opened up his own studio. The place is huge. Most important part is that Tyler dedicated all these fantastic studios, different studios on his set, to different Hollywood icons and legends and all that good stuff. So, I keep hoping that Strong Island will do something like that for me one day. But you all know me, Mr. Rudy, make your own star. Right. So, there you go. There we go. Yay! This is going to be Studio Rudy. There you go. All right, take that, Diane Carroll, and rest in peace. Rest in peace. Only kidding, only kidding. Okay, the Rangers, they have questions, we have some answers. What's up next? What do people want to know? Kanye probably went from preaching pointer. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Aurora, I'm Love Workman. We showed the image last week. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, they went to the church in Queens, and so she said that he went to go learn from Floyd Flake. So listen, if anybody can put on a show, it's Floyd Flake. Yeah. Okay, up next. Oh, what's Jared Cohen? Hey, what's up, Jared? Yes. Yes. For those of you who didn't get a chance to see, Jared was on Leave It to Loretta, and he's actually here in our studio, so maybe we'll pull him up on stage later. And he likes Frisco and Felice from General Hospital. That was so exciting to know. Okay, all right. Some of you don't understand, you millennials. We'll talk about it later. Okay, what's up next? Your energy's fantastic. You need to do a national media tour of all the talk shows and radio stations around the country. Woohoo! Thank you, Randy Shankin. Yeah, but you know, Mr. Rudy's money is funny. I can't make it around the block right now, but we'll see what happens. What's up next? Hello, everyone. Hello, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. And congratulations. Clap for Joanne. She's got her own show on the Strong Island Radio Network. What's up next? Hi, Rudy. Hello, Carrie White. Thank you. She's with Dixon Acres, and they're sending me some granola, so I can't wait. I love the swag. I'm all about that. Crunchy. Keep it going. What's next? Okay. Okay. Ladies, what is Fashion Nova?
Isn't that a website?
It's a website. Yeah. So it's like Fashion Nova is like one of those things where like it's like where China sends all their like designer inspired things. And you get like a dress that was worn on Versace for like $4.
Oh, okay.
It's not the dress, but it's like modeled after the dress.
Okay, see, we were talking about Forever 21 going out of business and where people are going to get new cheap clothes. And LaBelle kept saying Fashion Nova. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I had no idea.
There's a bunch of sites.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of different
well,
if you don't mind waiting 8 weeks for a garment,
exactly.
you're fine.
Okay, well, post your cheap fashion finds on the Facebook feed. We want to know. Plan ahead. What's up next? Hi, yes, okay, Ricardo Rodriguez. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh,
yes
hi,
to.
Ricardo!
Hi, Ricardo.
Oh, he's fabulous.
What's up next? Oh, okay, because Tinder is for boner. I'm not going to ask how you know that, Venice Richard. That was in reference to the person who was having a bad day. She went on 3 Tinder dates and they didn't go well, but clearly she didn't have the right intention. And
is that a direct quote?
I think so. Please don't forget, we have our own channel on Roku. Go to Rude Rangers Unite TV. We have some fantastic shows. You ladies will be on there since you're now part of Rudy Radio, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, told you we're having a party. Let's make it started because we got to invite our special guests. Let's do it. We are going to have a party. We have some special guests, but before we do anything else, I thought it would be nice if we actually played a little game. Let's see what we have up first, because I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and I want to know, who would you rather roll with, Bette Midler or Barbra Streisand?
Bette Midler, hands down.
Really?
Bette Midler.
Okay.
Midler.
And what's next? Oh, would you pick Stedman or Gail?
Gail.
You would?
Yeah.
But Stedman can keep a secret. He's been quiet for over 20 years.
I think I have to go with Stedman. But Gail looks like she's a ride or die.
She probably is.
She has that
she
huge
looked
closet
like-
from Oprah. So
Good point. Okay, what's up next? Justin Bieber or Vanilla Ice. They look kind of the same.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Who
It's
would
like a
you pick?
before and after picture.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would you pick?
Well, I like vanilla ice cream. So.
Okay, you.
I was literally gonna use the same reason. I was like, I guess I like vanilla ice cream, so I'll go with vanilla ice.
Yolanda, you can always come back to chocolate. We'll talk about that later. What's up next? Oh my gosh. Ooh, Michelle or Kelly?
Kelly.
Really? Why?
Gonna be your motivation.
But she's about her business. You see, she's
Okay.
opened that line with Kate Hudson's
Okay.
athletic wear. So
True.
I'm like,
But Michelle loves the Lord.
that's okay.
Okay.
I love the Lord
Y'all
too.
are cold.
but,
Differences is
Okay.
what makes the world go
Exactly.
round.
That is true. Okay, what's up next? Oh, okay. Rapid
shit.
advice. I gambled away this month's payment for our daughter's school tuition and don't know how to tell my husband he works and I don't. Well, Leslie in Wallingford, Connecticut, you already told him. But
So you're about to fake your death.
Okay.
You're about to leave the country.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Yolanda, how does she tell the husband the money's gone?
Homeschool.
Oh, let her pay for it for real. Yes. It's like, oh, now you teach
I bet
her.
you she won't. I bet she won't spend that tuition money no more. She got to watch that
Right.
child all day,
That's
every day.
Oh my God.
Homeschool.
Orlandina, what do we do?
There's gonna be a lot of, what is it, that song? There's gonna be a lot of slow singing,
Singing it.
flower bringing.
Oh my God. Okay. What's?
You don't work and you gambling people's money.
Yeah, I think you better just homeschool. Stick with the
Right,
homeschool.
Tuition money on top of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
It's like doubly not yours.
That is a real problem. That is a problem. Okay, let's get back to our game. What's up next? Oh, Rosie Perez or
Jennifer Lopez, hands
Yes.
down.
Really?
Sorry about it, not sorry
well,
about
But
it.
you know what? No, Rosie Perez. 'Cause
Why
she
Rosie?
was pre-Jennifer Lopez.
She
Well, that's the thing.
was.
I feel like Rosie Perez is like a different thing. Like Rosie Perez helped pave the way for Jennifer
Yeah,
Lopez.
exactly.
Yes.
So
You
that's why
know,
I'm like,
but
I'll
J-Lo,
go
J-Lo's
Rosie.
like my Puerto Rican like girl. So
Oh, okay.
she's
All right. What's next? Oh, all right. Me or Bobby? Who'd you pick? Who you rolling with?
Rudy.
Thank
You know
you.
what, Bobby, because he's the underdog here.
No, Bobby is not the
Bobby, run it back
underdog.
there. Bobby. I love you, Rudy. But I gotta stick up for right.
That's right. Okay, Loretta in the audience wants a three-way. There we go.
I like Bobby, but whose name's on the screen?
That's right. Thank you, Bella. You can always come back.
That's how you get your get spot next.
Oh, God. All right. We're going to take a very quick commercial break. The party will continue. Don't go anywhere. Rudy's Room will be right back, everybody. Hey! Welcome back to Rudy's Room. We are having a party. Woo!
Yes.
We've got Yolanda, we've got Orlandina, and we've got Bella. Bella Noche, you are gifted.
I am. I know. I've been told that all the time.
Where does one get those gifts?
You blow for it.
You blow for it. Okay, Mom, listen.
It was the best Christmas present I've ever got.
Oh, someone got their stocking stuffed. Okay.
That was his present.
Bella stays on top of things. Anyway, all right, we can do this all night. Anyway, all right.
You know where to go with that one.
No, I don't either. I don't either. Yolanda, tell these folks about your show. What is Coffee Conversations?
Coffee conversation is with me. Oh my
Blah.
God. Right?
Okay.
It is
How
hot.
much wine have you had?
Right? I don't even get any
Good job. Come on.
So,
She drinking that Jesus
right?
juice.
Coffee Conversation is based on hot, steamy topics.
Okay.
With a dash of cream, but a whole lot of sugar.
I love a good catch.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So when you're all sugared up, we have the muscles and stilettos. What's going on with you, Orlandina?
So Muscles and Stilettos is all about wellness, and it's
Okay.
about fitness, starting your fitness journey and everything you wanted to know about how to do that. But it's also to talk to all other wellness professionals that are in the area. So just bring them out to let people know who's here on Long Island to help you on your journey.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I am loving that. All right. I told you guys we're having a party. You all are so much fun. You've got your blow. You've got your beads. You've got your hats.
I love double entendre.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's have our party. Let the party begin.
Petty party.
Petty party.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
You know, there are some special people, and we always have folks who are too much, but there's some petty people that we want to come to our party. And so we're going to extend some invitations. Who are we inviting first? Up next, that's right, Mr. Thomas Markle, father of Megan. You all call her the people's princess, but I consider her the queen of the come up because she got in that castle and popped out baby Archie.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Okay. Miss Right?
Attention to the royals at heart. I was just like, wait, didn't they just get married?
They
I'm
sure
pretty that
did.
Pop
happened.
that baby
Miss
out.
Megan got that
She was not
residual.
letting that crown go.
What? Residual income. You go, Megan.
right.
Anyway, the father and that family, they're still talking. I mean,
They're just jealous.
they are, but he's just trying to mess it up, though. So he apparently recently released a letter that Megan sent to him privately. Basically, they have not been getting along and all this other stuff. They put it out there in the press. Megan's upset. He says that he put it out there because he had to defend himself against a recent People magazine article that Megan's friends put out talking about him. So it wasn't even that Megan said anything about him. It was that her friend said something about him, so he felt the need to be out there. I say the thirst is real, so we're going to say cheers to you.
Cheers. Cheers.
And you're the first person invited to our petty party. Okay? Okay, up next is Chris Morgan, and I know that name means nothing to any of you, but if you watch YouTube and you stay on the internet and stuff, he is the angry bagel guy who was flipping out. Yes!
Okay. See, that's what I had to say. I was like, I know that.
That angry bagel man, yes. So apparently the angry bagel man signed up to do one of those celebrity boxing matches, and he was he's actually being sued for $10,000 because he signed the contract, agreed to make all these personal appearances. He backed out of doing the fight. He was supposed to fight Screech from Saved by the Bell. Dustin Diamond. Yes.
I would have like, even if I get my ass kicked, I would be like,
I
yes,
know.
I'm doing it.
I know. So Bagel Boy got upset. He backed out of the thing. The promoter is actually now suing him. He wants the money back for breach of contract. I mean, part of me is kind of like, if you get your ass kicked by Screech, that is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's
right.
hard to come
That
back.
is
from.
Also realized you got Fagel because you got mad at a bagel store. Like, take what
That
you
is
can.
true.
Like,
That's true.
that's literally like
Take
an
that
opportunity
money.
right in your
Yes.
lap.
Take that money.
Do it.
Take
Ride
that money.
it.
Come
Take
on,
the
Bagel
money
Man,
and
Bagel
go.
Man. Okay, and
And
then
then train
we.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
You
it's
can
true.
have some chance.
It's true. And you know, our petty party wouldn't be complete without extending an invitation to Ms. Miley Cyrus. Because Miley is now back to men.
What?
Yeah,
Didn't she just break up her girlfriend?
She just broke up with her girlfriend, and now she's with this guy. His name is Cody Simpson. I
know
mean,
that
just
name.
Miley's doing the most with the least, and it's just a problem, don't you think?
Well,
She's just trying to stay relevant.
Nah, she's
She's trying to stay relevant.
I mean, Taylor Swift gave it up, so I guess she had to pick up the slack. So.
Something like that, something like that. And you know, at one point in time, I mean, there's a photo. They're posting selfies of themselves. I mean, the ink is not
Yeah,
even
that
dry in
is
her
petty.
divorce papers
Right,
yet.
that is
It's
really,
really
petty.
petty, really, really petty. But I have to say, we have a surprise guest of honor for our petty party, and that person is the father of the one and only Drake. Oh yes. So apparently Drake and his father have
That's not
not gotten.
Barney?
I know.
His father
He
looks
does
like
look
a
like
straight up
Barney.
pig.
Yeah.
Look like
Barney turned into a
Barney.
pig.
Yes. Drake and his dad apparently have had some issues for years. He was absentee, according to Drake. A lot of that stuff's been in his music. Well, his father recently went on a podcast and said he doesn't know what Drake is talking about because he talks to him, if not every day, every other day. Drake then got back on the airwaves and said he don't know what his father's talking about, and it's a shame what some people will do to stay relevant and get attention. Can we see that picture of Drake's father again one more time? Just only because Mr. Rudy does have a theory, is that if you're actually wearing purple suits like that, you don't have time to be a good father and be tossing the ball and going like you had to go and search for that suit, so you were not going to back to school night. I don't care what you say.
I don't know. Amazon's a mofo.
He doesn't not look like he knows about Amazon.
He had that from back in the day.
Right. You're right. That's
right. Now that I'm looking at it, it almost looks
exactly.
It looks like a purple velvet suit.
Seriously.
That's good.
That's like you don't even know Starsky and Hutch, right?
That's Sunday suit.
That's from the Huggy Bear collection.
That's right.
Oh, God. Bella Noche, how did you become Bella Noche?
It was a complete and total accident, actually.
This was an accident?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it actually was. It was very much an accident.
Okay.
I grew up super sheltered. I really didn't discover like nightlife and things like that until I was like well into my 20s.
Okay.
And started making friends that were, night promoters, drag queens. And just for fun, a drag queen friend of mine, her name is Sutton Lee Seymour. And she used to do this first timer show of people, guys especially, who just wanted to drag once, do it, and just have a fun night out of it. And she usually got like 3 or 4 guys to do it.
Okay.
And so she came to me and she was just like, I think you should do it. I was just like,
wow.
okay.
Okay.
And so I was just like, all right, I'll do it once and we'll have fun. I'd always had like,
Okay.
secret desires of like being on stage or being a performer, but I never thought I was like pretty enough or anything like that.
Oh, please.
Well, I mean, this took work.
Okay. Okay.
So I ended up doing. I got a lot of help. Got someone to do my hair, my face. I went down.
Okay.
Shout out to my gay dads in Orlando, who I had like a weekend of drag boot camp down there. And so I came back, slayed the number, and at the end of the show, this guy came in. He's like, "Hey, we just started these drag shows uptown at this bar called the West End. They're looking for guests. Do you want to come guest?" And I was like, "Okay." And it just kind of snowballed from there. And every time I go out, I would get booked for something else. And then I was doing that for a couple of months, and then I was like, is this something I really want to pursue? And I was just like, yeah, let's do it. So, and here we are, almost 4 years later.
Oh, wow. Well, you look amazing.
Yes, thank you.
And I had the pleasure of seeing you perform for the first time at the event out in the Hamptons.
Yes,
Shout out
that
to
was-
Jared Cohen and Carmen Cologne, Fashion
that
for
was
Purpose.
so much fun.
Yes.
That was so much fun.
You were amazing, and when all y'all did Lady Marmalade and you were Christina Aguilera, I believed it. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Which was
Thank
good.
you. No, I
which was
appreciate
good.
that. Thank
No,
you
I do.
so
You're
much.
fantastic. Your performances are amazing. Now, the only thing I will say, Mr. Rudy has a short attention span, and you got to think during your performances because you're talking. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is well because I feel like I'm not like a trained singer or anything like that. Like
Okay.
I do a mean rendition of Happy Birthday, I will say.
Oh. Okay.
But, so I'm not really a trained singer. I'm not a trained dancer. So I
Okay.
can dance. I'm Puerto Rican, thank God.
Okay.
So I'm not really trained in a lot of the art. So what I try to use is, I'm a writer by trade, so I'm a storyteller.
Oh.
And I like being witty. I like being creative. So
Okay.
I like telling stories with my numbers and mixing in different things to try and get something across it. And so
Okay.
far, people seem to really like it. So.
You're fantastic,
Thank
which is
you.
amazing. So yes, which is good. Okay, before we do anything else, shout out to Aurora I'm Love Workman, who Orlandina says she wants you on her radio show, so please connect
Yes.
with her.
Yes.
Yes, you're
Come
supposed
on.
to be there. Yes,
Come on, getting
you. That's
Thank
right.
you.
For those of you who don't know, Orlandina is a proud graduate of Nassau Community College,
I
so the
am.
Alumni Association. They're looking for you, so you better get out there. Hello, my girl Carmen Cologne.
Yes.
Oh, we have a phone call. All right. Whoop. All right, caller, are you there? What's your name? Caller, are you there? I guess you're not there. Okay, go figure. Shout out to Carmen Cologne, Lori Silas Jefferson for the Cheesecake Spot is watching. Who's Gina Cologne? Anybody know?
Gina.
Gina Cologne. Okay, well, shout out. She put the Puerto Rican flag, and she's very happy about that. Look at that.
Oh, that Gina Cologne.
That
Hi,
Gina Cologne. Hi, Gina. Who is Gina?
She's shouting you out.
She's actually been she's been a supporter of my for years. I think
Okay.
probably a couple of years now. I've known her. She's
Alright.
come to other shows. She's actually I've seen she comes on a lot of shows.
Oh, very cool. Well, we appreciate that, Gina. I think we have a caller. I don't know if they're calling in or not. Okay. Okay, well, we're having some issues. Caller, keep trying. We're having some issues, so we'll see what happens with that. Carmen Cologne says that you can get Drake's father's suit on Jamaica Avenue in Queens. So
Yes, you can. Yes. I grew up in Queens, and that's so true. That's so true.
Shout out out to Jamaica Avenue.
Jamaica
That
Ave.
was actually Jamaica Avenue was the first place I ever saw a movie with a predominantly black audience.
Oh.
And at the time of my life, I was yelling at the screen with them.
Yes,
I
right?
loved it.
And did you see them in the back like frying up the chicken? And
Is that what that smelled
yes,
like?
exactly. They do potato salad. They're passing
I was
things.
just like, Frank's Red Hot? What?
Yes.
Do you remember what was the movie?
This was a while ago. It was Coach Carter with Samuel.
Oh yes, there you go. Yeah, okay. So yes,
Yes.
very true. Very, very
It was
true.
it was a good movie to see
Okay.
there.
Okay. They tell me we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
Hi,
Hi, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
that is Richard.
Venice! Yay! It is pink and sexy in the house.
Yes.
Venice, we have to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back with more Rudy's Room. Don't go anywhere. The party's going to continue. Yeah!
She talks to the people all night long, chatting and a gabbing and a singing her song. All the divas down on Rainbow Street love to hear Tony go tweet, tweet, tweet. Talking Tony, talk, talking Tony. Oh, talking Tony, really gonna talk tonight.
Name a song you're ashamed to admit you kinda like.
Uh-oh. Little Britney Spears?
You know what? A song actually does come to mind.
What?
Because I don't care for Nicki Minaj at all. But I like that song. I like it like that.
That's Cardi B.
Okay. Then I like. Name a song you're ashamed to admit you kinda like. It's by Cardi B.
I like it like that.
AKA Nicki Minaj. That's right. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's right. Keep it going. That's right. That's right. Keep it going. That's right. That's right. Keep it going. Welcome back to Rudy's Room. Woo! Bella Noche, Orlandina, my girl Yolanda, the Nookie cookie lady who did get me fired from the radio station, but that's okay. That's all
tea.
right. It was tea. Well, okay. It was worth it. When I had my radio station show, it was called Happy Hour at WHPC, and Yolanda came on, and we'd been on a couple times before, and it was fun, but that last one, I also knew I was kind of on the way out the door, and Mr. Rudy's always wanted to go out with a bang. So we got on there, and I know Yolanda as the Nookie cookie lady because she sells the nasty shaped cookies, which are hysterical.
I love that. Where's
And
mine?
we were on the radio. It's a community college radio station, and it's like public, and you got to behave and everything. And then one of the students was on with us at that
Yes.
point, and he asked the question of like, can you get the shapes in like
And
animals?
position with animals or
I'm
something.
like,
Like,
yes.
it was like, what?
Yeah, he wanted the nasty cookie shapes like animals.
Yes.
So
That's a fetish.
it was a fetish, but we
I
didn't.
wasn't ready for that.
We
one,
weren't
though.
ready for that. We didn't know his freaky was not going to be sneaky during that episode.
No, that was
So-
not sneaky.
We were like, okay.
So we went all over the place.
Yes.
Him with a cat, with a hippo. Like we were just going a little crazy.
Yeah.
So that the bat phone in the station rang real quick. And
I bet it did.
Think about it, right? We
Orders
just answered the
pouring in.
it was a question. It
was a question.
Yeah. So they exclusively agreed I didn't need to come back anymore.
I mean, I guess
Anyway,
it was a...
it's okay. It all worked out because I'm here and they're not. Anyway,
Exactly.
yay! All right. On the phone, we have our pink and sexy lady, Venice Richards. How are you?
Hi.
What's going on, pink and sexy?
Everything. I
Okay.
got something going on Sunday with Orlandina.
Yes,
What are y'all
yes.
doing? Tell us real quick.
Hashtag squats for sickle cell. We're raising money for sickle cell. The fitness community is getting together with sickle cell warriors to do squats to raise money.
We talked about this before. Can't we just sit for sickle
No,
cell?
we're
I was
gonna
gonna say that
squat.
sounds painful.
Can we go to the
It's gonna
Sizzler
be-
for sickle cell?
No. You're gonna go. It's going to be held at.
Why can I live a life?
Ah, you gotta work. You gotta work. Gotta put in some work for sickle
I'll put a
cell.
chair underneath you. You can sit for sickle cell and get back up. Just think
that's
about sitting
nice.
and getting
Okay.
up.
Sitting and getting up?
So it's going to
Okay.
be at
All right.
Sparta Gym of Westbury.
Okay.
And we've been able to secure $5,000 in prizes.
$5,000.
Prizes. So
Okay.
Prizes are
Go
fire.
on
Oh my
Eventbrite,
goodness.
Squats for Sickle Cell.
Alina got some amazing stuff.
yes, Squats for Sickle Cell 2019. Like
Okay.
one of the prizes is a 3-day, 2-night vacation.
Oh, I need that.
nice.
So,
Very nice.
Coming in and
okay.
you're donating, and you know what? Like Venice said, it's just an opportunity for
Okay.
the fitness community and the community at large to come together for
Oh,
public
nice.
good. So
Okay. All right.
Sunday, this
Love
Sunday,
that.
you can find the tickets on Eventbrite.
Okay,
Come on
good.
out.
Venice, do us a favor. Can you post the link for that on the Facebook feed since you commenting about that dusty suit, that purple suit?
No, that was Carmen. That was Carmen.
No, Carmen said you get on Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah, but he
Venice
was
said it was
dusty,
dusty.
though, with that purple suit.
Dusty. I know what y'all are writing. I watch Rangers. I watch. We love that. Okay. Much like Drake's father, there are some special people out there too needy, too nosy, too political, too trifling, or just as we say, too much. Now, they haven't earned an invitation to our petty party, but we do want to recognize them as well.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mentions. So, one of our first inductees on Team Too Much, and it's really a shame because, when I saw Iyanla fix her life, I thought she was on the right path, but apparently not, is Ms. Evelyn Lozado. So, yes, Evelyn, yes, I know. Well, apparently Evelyn
We got to
is...
talk.
Yeah, no, we have to talk, seriously. So, Iyanla fixed her life, and it just didn't take, but she's back on Basketball Wives, and right now she's suing her co-star, Ogum Chijindu. They just call her OG for defamation of character. So apparently they've been going back and forth on social media, and at one point Evelyn posted a picture of an orangutan and used a reference. You're laughing. You are so bad. You're so bad. The reference was that she was referring to OG. So OG then said basically that she was racist and it was a derogatory thing and a whole big problem. Well, Evelyn didn't appreciate that. She filed a defamation of lawsuit because she claims that as a result of the OG's posts and response and stuff, she's lost endorsement deals and people are now identifying her as racist, and it's just a problem.
But
Yeah.
she started it.
Well, she did start it, and it's caused her great emotional distress.
I bet it has.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's like
Now-
That's well. Oh well.
That's
Yeah,
up there with the girls that go to the
Waco was really causing her
There you go. I'm like,
no, everyone wants to
talk
claim
about
it's like
the
those. It's
stress,
like when
though.
celebrities go to the hospital
stress
for
is
like
the fact
exhaustion
that
and dehydration.
she said,
It's just
Chad
like, okay, girl, drink
Ochocinco
some water
wanted
and
her.
take a nap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she had the receipts. OG had the receipts to prove it.
So she had
That's why she really mad.
Oh, say that again, Venice. Why is she really mad?
Chad Ochocinco,
Yes.
the football player that Evelyn Lozado is married to or whatever,
Not anymore. Didn't he knock her upside the head?
apparently she tried to kick it with OG at
Oh.
the same time when he was dating Evelyn.
Oh, look at you just
And
dropping
OG
knowledge.
put that out there
Okay.
on national TV,
Gotcha.
and that's why Evelyn is really mad. She said, "I'm your favorite player's favorite player."
Oh.
I love like this. Just like it's like the voice of Morgan Freeman.
It
just
really
like,
is.
explain
Okay.
stuff. Just shows up to explain. I love it.
Okay. So they were both boning with Ocho Cinco, and then that's what really I knew there was something behind it because, like I said, Miss Evelyn with her emotional distress, it being on Basketball Wives alone doesn't
that's
cause you
what I
emotional
said. I'm
distress.
like, isn't that what they
This
do?
little
They
bit of
call each
whatever.
other names and all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Right.
Somebody said none of them are
Exactly.
married. Yes, that
I
is
say that all
true.
the time. None of them are married. How
Yes.
you wives, you know.
Yes. All right, so Anyway, Miss Evelyn, definitely she is too much. But up next, I remember back in the day, you always remember this, when they said that Janet Jackson took out a rib to like make it. I didn't think that was a real thing. I thought that was like a suburban legend.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it is not, because up next, one of our inductees is the human Ken doll. Take a look at this.
Oh, I know about
Yes. His name is Rodrigo Alves. He's known as the human Ken doll. He had 4 of his ribs removed in order to try to achieve his goal of a 20-inch waist. The problem, though, is apparently it's causing him some chronic pain, and he's got some scars. So that's what he looks like from the front. Let's see what he looks like from the side. So yeah, he's got some scars and a little bit of sweetback, as they say, and it's just called sweetback. So
Back rolls.
It's rolling. Yeah, so he regrets doing it because he didn't achieve his 20-inch waist, and he's really upset, and he's got these scars on his back. So, what do you think, Miss Yolanda?
He should have kept it all. Just had some light bulb. A little bit. Some light bulb.
It is too much.
What's the problem?
You know what? Could have saved that money. Go get yourself a personal trainer and just call it a day.
Yeah,
But doesn't the surgery only take like an hour?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody.
Yeah, but now you in pain. You got tubes coming out your side. I'm like,
Colostomy
You
bag
want
one
to know
away.
some additional tea, because I've known about this story for a while. So
Tell.
originally he had like a partner in crime who was like the Barbie to his Ken, and they were like get plastic surgery together. They would do all these crazy things, and then she wanted to dye her hair brunette, and he didn't want her to, and so like he like disowned her, and like this thing only because she wanted to dye her brunette. I don't feel bad for him at all.
Okay, well,
I mean, she better be glad.
exactly.
Look, bullet dodge, bullet dodge.
Yeah, I'm like,
all right.
it's crazy.
And then last but not least, Mr. Rudy does love him some ice cream, but there's some flavors even I won't try. Case in point is this one. Believe it or not, in Ecuador, they serve guinea pig flavored ice cream. So
What does that even taste like?
it tastes
Like,
apparently
it
like
tastes like
guinea
chicken
pig.
noodles?
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
So
Why
over
couldn't they call it chicken ice cream
it's
then?
true.
Why guinea
It
pig?
does-
of
well,
all-
not in the chicken.
Because
I don't know
apparently
about in the
over in
ice cream.
Ecuador they actually eat guinea pigs.
They do.
So they cook it with salt, serve it with potatoes and a peanut sauce.
so it's like a delicacy.
It's a
thing.
Apparently so,
delicacy,
but
yeah.
they make an ice cream with this, and so there's a stand over there that is really popular for having the best guinea pig flavored ice cream. They apparently also sell beetle flavored ice cream and a
Beetle.
mushroom flavored ice cream. Can we all just say yuck
All right,
on
yeah,
the count of
pretty
3?
much.
Yeah, that don't work.
That's like someone over here making like tuna tartare ice cream.
I know.
What?
I know. I don't know. So, our honorees this week, our inductees, we've got Evelyn Lozado, the non-wife basketball wife.
Trifling.
Exactly, so trifling. The human Ken doll, who should really only come in from the front.
Right.
And then we've got our ice cream. And the winner of this week's Pig on the Pedestal is... Yes.
Yeah, that's just a lot.
Ken doll, you are too much. I wonder if they'd eat this pig in Ecuador. I don't. Anyway.
That would have
Does
been
it
an
say
honor.
on the bottom?
Exactly.
Right.
So Venice, when you're not squatting for sickle cell, what else are you doing? You pink, you sexy. What else is going on?
Well, I don't know.
Is she here?
I don't know what she's doing. Turn her up. Okay. Well, Venice, we
She's
don't know.
listening to us.
Post on the feed. She's listening. That's all right. Bella, those things are huge. Do you take them everywhere?
Well, when I'm not ascribed to being a biological woman of the ocean, actually no. So there's someone put this meme on my Facebook yesterday as a friend of mine who knows I do drag, and it's this guy walking in and looks like a pure like anime fantasy, and in like 5 seconds do the thing of ripping everything off, and one thing he does is he takes his tits and flings them across the room. And I have definitely done that.
You've thrown them across the room?
Just like when you do like a 2 hour, these are like heavy, they're silicone.
Yeah.
Like I'm like TLC up in this, just waterfalls when I take them off. Like
I mean, you could give a serious concussion with those things.
oh, that's why I don't do like death drops anymore. I'll knock myself out.
Oh,
cartwheel,
wow.
I'll cartwheel. I'll do like a half wheel, just like. And fall.
So what size are are they anyway? Like
They are a voluptuous 40 double D.
Oh Lord.
Okay, they got some weight.
Yes.
You gotta have a strong back for those, huh? Orlandina looks. She's
I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm like, they're pretty to look at, but I'm like, that's like, it looks like it's heavy.
It is. That's when they come off
I'm
later.
like,
Gotcha.
No,
I've actually, when wearing them, I've now been able to identify, obviously not fully, but I know a lot of girls that are very top gifted up top.
Yeah.
And usually I love them, and I'm just like,
Okay.
why would you want to reduce them? I was like, I get it now.
Yeah.
It's the things we
lot.
do to look sexy.
Well, alrighty there. Never mind. It's
He
too
just
much.
likes looking. He just likes looking, so it's fine.
They are fascinating. I mean,
Thank you.
You could feed a small nation with those things. You could feed a small nation.
I can take 2 at a time.
I mean, we should drop you in Ethiopia. They wouldn't have a problem. All right.
little children.
We do have children.
Right? I'll go
Sorry.
Sarah Sanderson real quick.
We're going to take a commercial break. Don't forget to vote on who is tonight's MVP. You go to rudysroomvote.com. One of these 3 is going to win the MVP of the Night award. We'll be right back with more Rudy's Room. Venice, don't go anywhere because advice is next.
We love booty.
Yes.
Welcome back to Rudy's Room. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Y'all are a lively bunch tonight. I love it. We've got Bella and her boobs. We've got Orlandina.
Yes.
and I must say, the Nookie cookie lady, they yelled in the audience that you were gifted as well. You got some. You got quite a rack in your cookie oven there too.
I can't just flip these off.
If you flip them, you going with them, right?
Everywhere.
I love it. Okay, and on the phone, we have a very special guest. It's Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank, how are you?
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Mr. Frank, where you calling from?
I'm calling for Dix Hills.
Oh, Dix Hills. All right. Now, Mr. Frank, rumor has it that you and the lovely Orlandina are together.
Yes, we are.
Watch what you say now. Watch what you say.
Carefully.
No, it's
Step
okay.
carefully.
Now, Mr. Frank, do you work out like Orlandina too?
Yes, I try to stay in shape. Not as good as her, but I try to maintain. You know, she's a fit woman, so I can't be
Maintain, that's the word.
man.
Okay. All right. So, like, how often are you in the gym with her? Like, how is that going down?
Oh, we're not at the gym always together because of different hours, but I have a gym at the house, so I try to maintain by working there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you working out at home and then at the gym, Orlando?
No, he works at home. I train at the gym
Oh,
because
okay.
I have a coach. You know,
Gotcha.
because I'm a professional bodybuilder, so I train with my coach 2 times a week, and then I go in and train on my own.
Okay.
But whenever we get a chance, we'll try to train together. But
That
we
is
keep
beautiful.
different hours.
Can you bench more than Mr. Frank?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay. Just
No,
checking.
probably
Can you bench Mr. Frank?
Oh, yeah. Oh, good question. All right, wait a minute. Orlandina, don't you even answer. No.
answering
Mr.
that.
Frank, can Orlandina bench you? He's laughing.
He ain't gonna answer that.
Oh, fine.
Especially if it's
Okay.
true.
Not me, though. I'll tell you that much. She thinks she could do that.
Oh, okay. All right. So now,
He's
Mr.
being
Frank,
fast.
like, do y'all, like, when you going at it, like, are you counting and spotting one another? Like, is it 2 more sets, 3 more sets? Like, how does it go down?
No, actually, when we go to the gym together, he'll
I'm at
do
the
his
home
own
gym.
thing.
Oh.
Like home gym.
Home bedroom gym.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, come on, Orlandina, come on now. Orlandina, do you say, come on, Frank, just give me 2 more. Just give me 2 more. Just give me 2 more.
I encourage.
She there with a bullhorn.
Breathe through it, breathe through it, breathe through it. You got to stretch first. Oh, Mr. Frank, we like you.
Where's my halo? There it is. Here's my halo. My bun halo.
All right,
bun halo.
all this foolishness aside, Mr. Frank, we do have a viewer that needs some help. They want some advice. Do you want to stick with us?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we like you, Mr. Frank. We got to get you on the couch when Orlandina's not around. I got a million questions. All right, folks, let's do some advice hour.
So ominous. Like, wait, are we giving out advice or death sentence?
Like, what's happening?
It's the most dramatic advice music. I love it. It just cracks me up. Okay, hey Rudy, I've been with the father of my child for about 6 years. We were together for 4 before deciding to have a baby. Back then, we lived 4 hours apart because he's in the military and I was finishing school. We both agreed that towards the end of my pregnancy, I would move in with him and eventually finish school. At that point, the most important thing was us being a family and raising our child together under one roof. 2 weeks before giving birth and 1 month after I had moved in, I found out the mother of his other 2 kids was pregnant. Ooh. I also discovered that he was messing around with a girl that lived in our condo complex. I was so hurt and humiliated that I ended our engagement, moved back to my mom's. Well, time has moved on and our baby is now 2 months old. I think our baby really changed my ex because he's never stopped apologizing for hurting me and does everything he can to rebuild the trust. Last week, he asked me about getting back together, and I'm actually considering it. Rudy, I grew up without a father and don't want that life from my daughter. I know it's impossible for me to expect my ex to not see the mother of his other kids, because there are now 3, by the way. But am I wrong for thinking that he's strong enough now to really be faithful? Are my dreams of us being a happy family impossible? Signed, Second Chance in Clearwater. All right.
I'm sorry. Did she say time has moved on and now my child is 2 months old?
Right, I was like, that's not a lot of time.
That's not a lot of time. I'm sorry.
There's not a lot of time.
No, I mean, honestly, I feel like there's a big difference between being like a father and a co-parent and being like a husband or a partner. And I feel like he should focus on one of those things rather than trying to take on both while having another family.
Gotcha.
And she deserves someone who's going to give her all the time that she needs. But a 2-month-old?
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know.
Yeah.
Mr. Frank, what do you think? Should she get back with him?
No, it's not enough time for someone to change. No.
Not. Okay. Well, how long would you make him wait, Mr. Frank?
Forever.
Make it work.
I'm right there with you, Bella.
Oh my goodness. Takes a while for people to change. You can't just change overnight. It has to be more than just words.
Okay.
Just because she saw him do stuff like that, a momentary, nah. And he
Okay.
did with 2 other women? Nah.
Well, one was the mother of his other 2 kids.
But the other, he messed around with the condo. That's not even
Yeah.
like, that's messy. You messing around with someone that where you live, that's messy.
Well, maybe they're
You're
on
not
a
even
homeowners
trying to hide
association
it.
together.
No.
No.
Okay,
Number
no.
one, she's going
No.
through postpartum, so you know emotions are all over the place.
yeah, the hormones
yeah,
all over.
yeah. You know,
And
she
if this
can't
is
really
her
think
first,
straight
she's probably
anyway.
scared to be alone.
Right.
and they-
So-
but
and
yeah,
She's
no,
living in her
babe.
mama house.
Yeah, her mama probably telling, I told you, and you need to
Right.
like
Right,
bringing
she
this
wants to
kid
prove
in.
mama
You know, her
wrong.
mom that
he's a
told
good
us.
man.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a lot of things that's probably mixed up
Going
in
on.
there. And,
You got a point.
You know.
Okay,
so.
all right, so we'll leave it like that. All right, Mr. Frank, how
that
did you
right.
meet Orlandina? Like, where did all that jump off?
Oh Lord, don't let me tell the story.
Oh, please tell the
Believe it
story.
or not, she met her at my mother's house.
Your mother's house?
Yeah, my mother had a get together for clients, and I ran into Orlandina there, even though she knew me first.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, so you were
I
scoping
knew.
Mr. Frank from...
No, I wasn't scoping. If you let him tell the story, that's what he
there you
tells
go.
people. I was scoping him out.
Wait a minute.
That's what he does. That's what he says.
Sounds like another
She's
story I heard
cheating on me.
earlier.
Yeah, that's what he tells
So just
You
for
want the
my
truth,
simple
I'll tell
mind,
you the
Mr.
truth.
Frank,
Now her side.
just for my simple mind, Mr. Frank, so you were scamming on your mama's friend?
No,
You heard us
Girl,
voice
you
went up?
know-
No.
Your voice just went up of like 3 octaves.
So like
Right.
Orlandina was over at the book club and you saw, like, what happened? How did this happen?
my mother's also a bodybuilder and a judge also, so they ran in like the same circle.
Yeah.
Your mother's a
Mutual respect,
bodybuilder?
So she invited Orlandina over.
Wow.
Mom is a bodybuilder,
That's
and then she's
awesome.
also a judge.
So there's
for
not a
bodybuilding
cheeseburger
gym.
anywhere near you people, is there?
Oh no, there are plenty of cheeseburgers near us. Don't
Frank
get
is
it
laughing.
twisted.
Wow. Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
You can ask Frank when we go out to dinner and I'm can eat what I need to, what I want to eat.
Okay.
A rabbit.
Oh, she is?
Who's a rabbit? I don't have a big appetite. We had a cheeseburger this past weekend.
A cheeseburger.
With no bread.
And french fries.
And a fry. Oh my God. So, Mr. Frank, do you all have like matching blenders and like protein powder containers? Like,
No. I love to eat too. I love to eat. I love food.
Okay.
Everything. She watches her diet way better than me. Even on off season, she does a whole lot better than me.
Okay, so what's like your weakness? Like, what do you got? What do you got? Like ice cream? What?
Sweet tooth.
Nah,
Baby
she's just
loves-
like the perfect date because I don't worry about spending too much.
Okay, look at that.
He
Look at
asked
her
what
face. Look at her face. She's like,
he asked you what was your weakness.
Besides Orlandina,
Exactly.
do you have a weakness? Like, what food really gets you?
You shouldn't even have to hesitate.
There's a
Sweets.
certain cake. There's a certain cake that's a weakness.
Oh wait, what kind?
it's like cake.
Wait, what kind of cake?
Cake. That was good.
Chocolate?
She has two. She has two. One is the carrot cake made by someone that she loves.
Oh.
Her weakness
Oh,
is
that's
the
me. You
carrot
talking
cake.
about me?
A nice-
Yeah, we talk.
Okay.
Huh?
They were talking about you, but yeah, that's mine.
Oh,
my
for
weakness.
me?
Yeah. What do you eat?
I like a cake called Chunky Monkey. That's the name of it right there.
Yeah.
Chunky
What is
monkey.
Chunky Monkey?
Shout out to
It's like
Dick's
a
Hills
mixture of
Diner.
a cheesecake and a chocolate cake.
Oh.
Yeah,
blend it
it's
together.
really good.
Oh, that's something.
It's so dense.
Yolanda,
I
we gonna
might
have
get
to
a
wrap
chunk
up
of
this
that
show.
Okay, sorry.
I might have to get a chunk of that.
Orlandina and Frank can squat for the sickle cells. We going for the
That's
game. Bella, you going to roll with us?
I mean, so I admire you guys so much that have gym routines because I was like, if God wanted me to exercise, he would have put diamonds on the floor. Like, but no, I really do admire like you guys that like have that regimented like routine. I do enjoy classes. I like taking classes at the gym. That I'll do, like a spin class or something like that.
Okay.
But to like go to the gym and just run on the
That's a
treadmill,
start.
I get like bored.
Do you Zumba, Bella?
No, but I would.
I could see you Zumba.
You know what I used to do? You ever heard of these things called Kangoo boots? They're like these moon boots with these little springs on the bottom,
Yeah.
and they do this whole class at Crunch,
Yeah.
and they like help you jump, and it's all really good for like your legs and stuff like that. No, really cool. But I would try a Zumba class.
Yeah, I like
Let's
yeah.
do Zumba together. I'm
We can do
about it.
Zumba. I can do
Yeah.
Zumba.
Yeah, but I want to see you doing Zumba like dressed like that. I think drag Zumba.
And
would
how
be
much
a
am I
riot.
being paid? They do have.
There you go. See?
They
that
do
together.
have. They do have
Fashion
Zumba
for
classes.
purpose.
Put that together,
I
right?
would do that.
Yeah, a drag Zumba. Yeah.
queen Zumba.
I think so.
The problem though is just like by the end of the Zumba class, like I won't look like this. I'll look like a man. Like I won't know. It'll be the chain real life. I will start the class as a woman and come out a full man. Like, so you get two for the price of one. Exercise and a show.
Right.
So.
So, is that when you flip off the boobs? Is that when you
Oh, the boobs will not be coming to the gym with me, darling. We leave the girls at home for that. Oh, my boobs are named Flotsam and Jetsam.
Oh, wow.
Those are mine, yeah.
Lots of Jetsam.
Do you just have the one set, or is it like a lineup? at home?
No. I just have the one set right now. I'm kind of like a one pair at a time person. Shout out to my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So is there a point where you like rotate them out? Like,
Yeah, I'm actually due for another set. Hint, hint. Christmas present.
The 25th.
But no. It's and like anything else, it's how you take care of them.
Okay.
You know, if you have to wash them, and I put like makeup and try to keep it because it's silicone. So
Gotcha.
you know, if you do it, there was there was one time I did a it was like a charity thing for cats. For adopting cats, and I was holding this kitten, and the kitten went into the boob.
oh no!
And I just froze, and I was just like, I like took the paw out like really, really slow, and I was just like, I'm gonna kill this cat.
Oh wow! And then were you lopsided? Like
They don't deflate.
Oh, okay. You're like, just wondered.
Should we talk about science?
Talk about a cat fight.
Right? I don't know who won, but we avoided a crisis.
Did you say bad pussy?
I should have, right? But it was a kitten. I felt bad.
Okay. So now, how many miles are they good for? Like how?
I was just so. I will say this. So when I first started dragging, I definitely didn't have them. But when I got them, it changes the way you dress. It changes your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Like I used to be able to wear like a size like 8 or 10 dress, and I have to wear like a 12.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you have to wear stuff that covers shoulders, depending on how it does. And it changes your completely. It changes the way you carry yourself, your balance.
I mean, they come in the room before you do. They're huge.
Absolutely. It's called an entrance. You know.
It's like Wonder Twin Powers activated.
Absolutely.
Shape up. Tell them my age right now, right?
I'm so glad that these were the stars of the show.
They are the stars. We should have those be voted MVP.
I'm a little envious.
How long Yolanda's had hers?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Yolanda, how long have you had yours?
I had these beautiful girls for like 30-something years. My daughter's I better not say it because she listening.
You got your boobs at 4 years old?
No, 30. Wow. My children gave them to me. That was a nice gift.
Did they really?
No, I mean having children.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought that they financed them.
no.
You know, so I've learned so much about boobs since I've gotten them. Like girls come up to me and just like spout random. She was just like, "Oh my God, my tits were like that when I gave birth. I grew 3 cup sizes, and when I gave birth, I was just like, oh, I want to get pregnant again."
Oh no.
And I was just like, don't say that out loud, girl.
No. Mine
You don't say me too?
My
funny story. I was actually Alyssa Milano online during the whole Me Too thing.
Oh wow.
I ran Alyssa Milano's social media when that whole thing broke, and so yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Like the last day job that I had. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Wow. Orlandina, I'm sorry we didn't talk about your boobs.
Listen, my boobs cannot compare. My boobs cannot compare to these two ladies.
Okay.
So
Well, Mr. Frank, you like Orlandina's boobs, right?
Whose boobs?
Too many boobs.
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell.
Okay. See, Orlandina was the last one to sign her contract for the radio today, so Bobby is saving you and your boobs.
Thank you, Bobby.
Exactly. Really quick, tell these folks how they can find each of you.
Oh, they can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
My Coffee Conversation. That's the name of the
forgot
page.
the name
I
of
don't
the
know,
show.
right? Instagram, My Coffee Conversation, everywhere. My Coffee
All right.
Conversation.
Orlandina?
You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, The Fitter Woman.
All right.
The fitter.
All right.
Fitter.
Bella, bring it home.
You can find me at Bella Noche NYC on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Venmo, Cash App. But yeah, follow me. Let's be friends.
Let's be friends. And Mr. Frank, you don't leave the house, so they can just find you in the home gym, right?
Yes,
I picture him in the basement like a
We do. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a great show. We'll see you soon.
Yes.